Hi guys, Gadget Girl Kylie here, and welcome to some more Nintendo Wii U gameplay of NintendoLand. So I'm playing the attraction Luigi's Ghost Mansion. So this is multiplayer gameplay and this is post-commentary. I'm playing once again with my brother Shaun and also my boyfriend Chris. You can see here that I'm recording the Wii U directly. Now, you may have noticed that there was a bit of a screen flicker there. I don't know why that's happening. That has happened on another video I've recorded. I'm going to check my connections and everything and make sure everything's okay, but it seems to only do it every once in a while and not really during the actual gameplay itself, just on the menus, so that's why I decided just to keep this gameplay. So moving on now, this is what you see on the screen of your TV. So you can see there that Chris and Shaun have torches, and basically the idea is that they need to shine their torch on me, which will reduce my health, and they need to get my health down to 0, and then they have won. And I need to capture one of them 3 times, which you can see there, I've just caught one of them. And if I capture them 3 times, I've won. There are certain things in this attraction that do keep the gameplay interesting, like you can run out of torch power, so you can see there that Chris is trying to go and get that battery in the top right hand corner there, and once he gets that, his torch power will be restored. And then also there's the robots that you can see walking around that I also, as the ghost, have to watch out for. They don't always shine their torch, but you can see that they can rotate their torch 360 degrees, so it is a bit troublesome. And also sometimes they don't tend to move around a lot, so you can easily get boxed in by those AI robots. As you can see there, Chris has collapsed on the floor, so to resurrect him, Shaun must shine his torch on Chris and restore his heart full, and then Chris will be resurrected. And once Shaun's done that, his torch actually gets like a power up as well, so it's more powerful against me. But the ghost really doesn't have anything special about it. It just can't be seen by the other guys. I can see them on my Wii U gamepad, which I will be showing you some gamepad gameplay at the end of this video, as I have done on some of my others, so you can see what I'm seeing on my gamepad as the ghost. And the lightning can be annoying sometimes. It reveals where I am, as you can see, so the other guys can sometimes see where I'm going and where I'm heading, but most people say that the ghost always wins, but that's not true. I have lost actually a few times while playing the ghost. Chris absolutely loves being the ghost. I do actually enjoy being the ghost, but I think I enjoy being, you know, one of the players more actually, because it's more interesting that you can't see the ghost. You feel so powerful as the ghost that you can see them, and you know exactly where they are, but they don't know where you are. I prefer the first level that you just saw me playing, by the way. This is the second level, which is okay. I quite like it, but it's more difficult to navigate through. It's not as open because of all these crates. And the third level on this attraction is actually the level I like the least, which you'll see in a bit. I kind of blocked myself into a corner there, and I end up losing loads of health because of the AI robot, and then obviously Shaun and Chris were pretty close together there. But again, this is a really fun attraction to play with family and friends, just a casual game. Great for, you know, when you're having little gatherings to play this game as well. Now, when I show you guys the gamepad gameplay, the sound's going to be muted just because there was a lot of noise, and obviously I'm doing post-commentary, so I don't want that noise to come through over this commentary, so that will be muted. can see there that Chris is running out of torch power, so he needs to go and get some torch power, if he can. That is, if I'll let him. So easy to just stay near the torch when they need torch power. Yay, I got Shaun there. I wouldn't say I was mostly going for Chris. I wasn't intentionally aiming to attack Chris, but he always just seemed to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I took my chance there. I knew he was going to try and resurrect Shaun, so I just thought, yeah, sneak up behind him and get him. He actually said as well, he goes, "Oh, I bet you're going to get me now," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and I did. So I'll show you guys the third level now, and then obviously, like I said, I'll show you some gamepad gameplay so you get to see what I see as being the ghost. So this is the third level, and the reason I don't like it is because of this conveyor. It doesn't affect the ghost at all because obviously the ghost doesn't have legs, it can float, so I don't get pushed around that conveyor that's moving. But when you're the other two, Luigi or Mario, you see what happens, you end up getting pushed around, so it can be a bit awkward if you're trying to escape from the ghost, or, you know, if one of you ends up dying on it, the dead body just goes round and round and round, and if you're trying to resurrect it, obviously that makes it awkward for aiming your torch just in case the ghost sneaks up behind you. So this is probably the level I dislike the most on this attraction. There we go, another screen flicker there. Like I said, not too sure why that's happening. That was probably the worst one I've seen. I'll have to check all my connections and everything, but it shouldn't be happening because I filmed a lot of these NintendoLand videos in bulk. So, and on some videos there was none of it, none of the screen flicker, but on these latest ones there seemed to be, so I don't know why that is. Yay, I win. So that was actually a really short level, to be honest. I totally own them. There we go, this is what I mean, the dead body just like goes round and round and round. It's quite funny. So I'm only going to show you one level on the Wii U gamepad tablet, and it's going to be this first level here since it is my favourite. Don't need to go through all 3 levels since you get the idea of the gameplay, so here we go. So this is what it's like. It's not in colour, it's like in a blue kind of colour. And basically that circle around me is like when they're within that circle, that's when the Wii remote starts to vibrate, so that's when they know that I'm near. But they obviously don't know from which direction I'm coming from, so that's quite an interesting feature that lets you know that they obviously know you're coming towards them. So when playing with my brother, he can actually be quite a bugger on this because he'll change direction really quick and he'll switch his torch on and off, so you never can be sure when to attack him. So it's probably why I go more for Chris, to be honest, because Shaun's a bit more tricky at this game. That was quite risky of me there. I almost got hit, and Shaun actually said, "What the hell? She should have got hit by my torch there." And it, you know, probably should have done really. It did look like it hit me at that point. But you can see that Shaun's been resurrected there by Chris. I ended up getting hit by those 2 bits of light there. So my health is down to 19 now. I can't remember if I lose on this. I might actually lose. Oh, I've got one. If I get hit one more time, I'll lose on this. Yay, I did. I lost. Oh well. Alright then guys, I'll stop this video here. So you have been watching Gadget Girl Kylie, and this has been some more NintendoLand Wii U gameplay. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time guys.